Hello and welcome. My name is DreadedEntity, bringing you another part of FortressCraft Evolved. This is part 8. Now, when we left off last time, we were trying to make some more transport pipes for our T2 ores. Remember, our conveyor belts were actually frozen, and they're transferring at an extremely slow rate in the middle of an attack right now. So I actually wanted to demonstrate one of the things that have been updated in the game, and I'm going to talk about two other notable updates that I've seen. The one is the basic power transmitters, basic laser energy transmitters, I mean. Here's the recipe for them: 8 copper, 12 tin, and apparently they transfer at an extremely slow rate, or not very much power each cycle. We might take a look at those, we might not. We don't really need to at this point in time. Let's go and make those transport pipes now. So I did actually spend some time off camera. I know I said I probably didn't need to do that anymore, but I actually did need to, and I just did not have enough ore to make all the ones we needed, which I believe was 59. We may need to, let's go ahead and just make 60. If we have one left over, I'm sure we can find some place to put it. And I've also been trying to smelt a bunch of these backlogged ores that I have in my inventory, just injecting them into my conveyor system. Bringing me to my next point. We are actually going to destroy all of this stuff, and we're going to put it in a better place, make a better system for it. And I just remembered we actually left off with a bunch of these experimental pods, and we were going to do some research. So it looks like I've got 15 intermediate pods and 26 basic. So probably whatever I was going to make is going to take 15 of those, the iron experimental pods, and then 25 of the copper ones. Was it this? It was this. So I need to make 10 extra large experimental pods, and actually don't have enough ore to do that, because the extra large experimental pods actually take nickel bars. So let's go down to the bottom. We can replace the pipes while we're down there. That also reminds me, I did get a comment from one of my subscribers saying that my tunnels look absolutely horrendous, and I'm gonna have to agree with him. So we're gonna try to take care of that. Also, make a few walls that go up vertically and help us. That'll help us to grapple when we're going back up to the top. So here's a little demonstration of the frozenness. You see how slow these are going? Just like way too slow for me. Right, so we're gonna delete a whole bunch of these, and we're gonna start replacing them with the transport pipes. Gotta find that in my inventory. Where did those go? There they are. And then we'll just start climbing up the wall. Here comes our transport pipes. They're very quick, especially if you get used to the frozen effect. Okay, so this one got placed sideways. Hopefully it doesn't fall off when we break it. And of course it would. Oops. Uh-oh. Trying to give us a nice place where we can float into. I guess we'll have to do it from here. We can break some more of the wall, and then we need to go down. How far down? There we go. And we can start placing these here. I'm not really worried about the old conveyors, but I will probably go down and grab them before we head all the way back up. Just gotta make sure that this is done properly, not like the first time when we were bringing minerals up. if you guys remember, our conveyor system actually had gotten stuck. A lot of them towards the top got started to put minerals backwards, which we don't like. So look at that. This is way better than what we had before. Now we finally have some ore production. T2 ore production, I mean. And we do have an incredible backlog of materials here. So let's go and grab some of that nickel. We can go ahead and put that one up to the front of the line, since we need it really badly. Grab that, and I'll grab that. 200. That's should be all the nickel we need. Here we go. Let's go back to the surface. Oh, I'm getting really attacked. Oh man. I wonder if I'll be able to demonstrate what I wanted to show you guys. I guess not. That was fast. I don't think I've ever had my power hub destroyed that fast. Wow. And I'm down here in the tunnels just messing around. I have no idea what went wrong. And I didn't get to show you the other thing that I wanted to show you that was updated. Turrets now, when they shoot at things, they will display how much damage they've done. And that does include the spider bot, and I think it also includes your gun too. Oh, that's not a slime. Let's go find a slime. So let's see if I can hit him. There we go. See that 10? I wonder, I've always wanted to know how much a charged up shot. 171. Okay. So that's a lot. A lot more than 10 anyway. And we want to put this nickel in here because we need that the most. Right here. And I can stick another one right there. How did I get 300 of this? Not a big deal. While we're waiting, we can put those basic these experimental pods, we can put them back into the hopper, and we can start the research. So 25, we did split our stack by holding shift and then typing how much we wanted and clicking accept. Of course I don't need to split this one. We'll stick that in there. Choose metal alloys, and we'll go ahead and start this project. And we just wait until we have more nickel, and then we'll be able to finish those the extra large experimental pods. While I'm thinking about it, I want to make all of the other kinds of pods to have a placeholder spot in my inventory. So 6, it takes 6 bars, well it takes 7 bars in total. 6 of them are going to be turned into plates. 1 goes into your extruder, which turns it into a wire. Then it goes into the coiler, turns a wire into a coil. Then it goes into the PCB assembler, which changes a coil into a PCB. So let's go to our bars tab and see how this is set up. Okay, it looks like the 1s got put in first. So 1, put these in there to make all the PCBs we're going to need, and then we can put the 6. And 6 lithium, and then iron. Yeah. So now when we're done with this, it should make all of the experimental pods. Just 1 though, because we want to fill up this row with our experimental pods, just so I don't forget which kind of material it takes to make them, because I am likely to forget something like that. Out of power here. We did make 4 basic pods though. Whoops. Yep. Alright, now I'm sure you guys have noticed these, like, it's way too bright in some places, so I'm glad it's nighttime now because I wanted to show this off. I'm going to open my console by pressing the tilde key next to the 1 on the left, and I'm going to type detail bloom, hit enter, and there we go. We just turned, I guess we turned the bloom off, and now things look way better for me. And let's do that again just to demonstrate. That's what it looks like. It's actually not that big of a change, but I think I prefer having it off. In the other world that I actually had so many torches around there because I was trying to stay warm that it was so bright that like it actually kind of hurt my eyes a little bit. So I'm glad that we have this option to turn that off now. Speaking of the other world, in this world we have now reached a point where we have more progress than the first world I started, so I actually have copied this world and I'm now using it as my like play world just to have fun with. Of course I'm going to keep this unchanged for recording, and I'm playing on the copied world to try to see like which direction I want to go in things, like testing things out. Actually, what I'm gonna do now that we have that stuff automated, we're just waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and make our area look better. So let's use some bedrock here, and where's the ground level? I guess here's the ground level. Can I reach that? We'll use build to me by holding control and then left clicking where we want to build. Yeah, that worked. And then we can start to fill in this stuff. That's what I want to do. Get us a nice flat platform here. Plenty of area to build on. We're just going to use bedrock. I don't really care what material. I don't think it matters at this point in time, and if it does, we can just change it later. So this is what I want to do. I need to line up with this block, this pillar I mean, because we're just going to expand in the radius that we have our protection in. There we go. And okay, I hope this is the right there. Oh, this is what I should have done. Ah, it was too high. There we go. Just as long as I don't block up that laser energy transmitter, I guess not really a big deal. We'll stand here. Oops. Now, something I've noticed with the build to me, I need to explain this. When you use the build to me, it'll build up to the block next to the one in front of you, right? So if I stand right here where the edge, like say I was up against the wall like this, say this was a larger wall and I was up against it, I wanted to build to me, this would fill in completely, right? But then when I went to do the one next to it, I would be left with a block empty. So we're just going to stand on the wall to fill in that, fill in these, and then I want to kind of like follow the contour of the ground, because the build to me does replace blocks. So see how I just like completely just got rid of that snow right there? I don't really want to replace blocks. I mean, we are industrial or industrious, but we're not that industrious. Let's come on, be honest. There you go. But the good thing about the build to me is that you can do it like that. I didn't even realize that until just now. So like building this on the other world was much more difficult than it should have been. Now we'll go over here. That lined up perfectly. Put that there. We are using a lot of bedrock here, but that's not really an issue. I don't think you can use bedrock for any real crafting recipes. that block there. We'll come up, stand right here. There we go. That's online. And then I want to dig through here. Is that where the edge is? Yes. There and there. Cool. Oh, I need to fill this in now. So we'll stand right on the last block. Oh, I was standing too far forward for that. There we go. Now, see, it doesn't really matter what kind of material you use, because since the build to me replaces blocks, if you want to change this later on, you just build to me over it, and it'll get rid of it, no problem. I don't think it actually puts the materials in your inventory. I think they're just gone from the world. But it's just snow and it's just bedrock, so not too much of an issue. Alright, we're almost done filling this in. Oh no, I just did that. Yep. So misplaced there. There we go, and one right there, and we can fill that in. Cool. Let's remove this since we don't need it. Alright, there we go. We got a nice platform here now. Should I remove that, or can I keep that as like a nice way to jump down? Ugh. This is a little more difficult. I've forgotten how much more difficult this was to navigate up now. So let's try to torch it up, I guess. So we'll put like 2 blocks like in the corner, and stick some torches like that. That's pretty cool. Here, and I'm just going to do the same thing all the way around. Getting some light around here. Because it's just too dark with this black bedrock. I guess now that I think about it, I should have used something like snow. I didn't really have that much though, so not too big of a deal, I guess. It's gonna take a while for this to finish. However, it's not like we don't have the materials to make some really good stuff here. And it is turning into daytime right now, so we might... Here we go, so we have enough materials to make the last 10 experimental pods that we needed. 6. Oh, wait. We need to make 10, so we need to make 60 instead of 6. 10 of those. And why does it want to put 9 here? Oh, because that's all we have left there. Go 10. Now it wants to put 9, of course. We'll split 60 out of that. Still wants to put 9. There we go. And we'll stick that in there. Now you guys want to be very, very careful if you have a like experimental pod set up like mine, where it's just really easy. You just drop the materials in and it goes. Because if you end up putting something in the wrong hopper, like say that I put the 60 that was supposed to make plates in here and I made 60 PCBs instead, I would be a little irked about that, because like I don't have a use for 60 nickel PCBs at the moment. Maybe I would eventually use them all up through research, but like for right now, useless. I don't need them. And then I'd even have to go back down into my tunnel system and grab some more materials. So let's see. I've got absolutely tons and tons of materials at the moment. So I think, can I make 9 of these? I can't actually. I don't have enough gold, but I can make a bunch. So this is what I want to do. We'll make 4 times 9 is 36. So if you hold control and then click this crafting button, it'll make 25. I think one of my subscribers left a comment and told me about that tip. I think I've read it before, but I always forget about it. So I need 29 and I need 36, right? 9 times 4. And we'll make these. Perfect. I can do math still. And I want to drop these right here on top of the laboratory. Now this, I need to mention this now, this is not a perfect solution. You do run out of power, of course, just because of how hungry the laboratory is, and then even more obviously, it doesn't run at night. We gotta figure out how to get back up here. There we go, we can go this way, jump over, because that solar panel, I can't walk on it. And then we'll start throwing some of these down. Like that, and no, not like that. Put it right there. And we should start getting some major energy production to help with this laboratory. So now you can see we're actually getting some real power here coming through. We're having another attack pretty soon, so I wanted to show off what they've done. Gotta figure out which direction the wasps are gonna come from, but before we even do that, I've got those 4, and I want to make 2 more smelters because, like I said earlier, we're going to get rid of that really bad system that I've got, and we want to make a real smeltery? Is that the right word? Is that a real word? There we go. So we're 1 bar short in nickel to make another one. Let's see if I can grab that out of here. And I actually wasn't able to. Plus, I want to get 2 bars anyway. Oh, here's what we can do though. And actually inject it directly into the system. I like having these little hoppers that are not really connected to anything. They just kind of sit freely, and then I can inject materials into them whenever I walk by, just in case. It's not really a huge deal. I mean, having just 1 is good enough. But I usually end up having several spread around because up until you get to this point, you're having to constantly grab materials out of drills and hoppers, and so you end up having actually a ton of ores in your inventory, which just like is pretty useless. There's almost no reason to have ore in your inventory other than to store it. There we go, we got enough for another ore smelter. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I wanted to build this away from this laser energy transmitter, or I needed to find a better way to do that. Let's put it like here. There they are. Okay. I'm gonna stick with the same setup that I have for the other ones because I actually dig it a lot. You just gotta go underneath and just fill these up every once in a while, and it's no problem at all. You got the spider bot shooting at us. Idiot. So he must see some wasps. And he's over there killing him. Spiderbot's been acting weird lately. He doesn't want to chill anymore. He just wants to fight those pesky wasps. So he actually runs off to the spawn location, and then you never see him again. Basically, sometimes he shoots at you, but you basically never see him again after he runs off. I've got the 4. Oh no, I don't actually have. I don't have a generator. Oh well. Oh no, I'm gonna keep that generator there. So I need to make 3 more generators. Actually, I need to make 6 more generators because I want to put another 3 on top of that. So let's make 6, and then we can make some more hoppers while I'm at it. Well, I need to make some more hoppers. How many? I'm not too sure about at the moment. But we'll get there when we get there. Let's throw these generators on there. Oh, what did I just do? Oh man, I just did that. Give me that back. Oh jeez. Oh, I really messed that one up. There we go. And then we want to fill up all these hoppers pretty quickly. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So that research should be done in no time. And then I'm going to put these generators, one there, one there. So I need 2 more hoppers. Well, 1 more hopper. I don't like the way that's sitting at all. Let's fix that. 6, because we're gonna have 6 smelters. So I would prefer it to be sitting like this, facing downwards, than the way it's sitting now. Well, the way it was sitting. Let me up. I need a bunch of hoppers. I'm just gonna make a bunch of them because I've been looking into systems to store a lot of materials, and I think I found a good one for bars. Stores 900, and then you can connect those up and split them and all, and each group will be able to store 900 at a time. So you need a hopper here, hopper there, and then you need some more hoppers there. How do I have these set up? Add only, and those are set up to remove only. So this will be the back side. Remove only, remove only. These need to be add only. I guess if that's remove only though, then the only other place to go is in here, so you don't really need to set these to add only. Plus, they don't share bars for some reason, they only share ores. So, I mean, they can't even share any materials anyway. Alright, what we're gonna do is we need to make 2 more of these induction modules. 2 more, and what I've actually found out is that you can, in fact, place a T2 forced induction module on them using 1 generator will actually work completely fine with no issues. So I'm going to drop some ore in here just so these aren't wasting time. Some titanium. Oh yeah, that's why we can't replace that yet. We need to finish the research for these before we're going to be able to make the build gun version 2 and remove our existing ore smelters. We have a lot of T2 ores coming up right now. Let's see what, like, if we have any jams down below. So it doesn't seem to be... You know what? We could use a hopper there. Could we? Actually, it looks like it's only really an issue when the drills actually release materials. Okay, so those wasps finally made it. This is... it's 200 power, not a big deal. With the amount that we're making, 200's really nothing to me. Camo bot. Whoa, okay. Hi. One other change I wanted to talk about is that camo bots, when they get mad at you like that, so you shoot them, they will not be able to hide again. I did want to mention that, but I didn't really do that properly, and I should have wrote down the changes I wanted to talk about, because I actually forgot about all three of them that I wanted to mention. Well, that's not exactly true. I didn't forget about the first one with the damage numbers, but I did forget about the other two. So it ended up taking 30 minutes to talk about all of the new changes. Well, the changes that I thought were notable. Here we go. And I did have a problem with this defense setup. So I found that I'm actually still able to be killed fairly easily. Or my central power hub is able to be disabled very easily. So I'm going to add some more turrets pretty soon. Look, there's our friend Spiderbot. And he's not shooting anymore, so I wonder if he ran out of power or what his deal is. I do not know. So we're making the intermediate pods now. No. I'll take these pods out and organize them after we finish up with this research. What I can do is start setting this stuff up though. Needs 6. Like that. These need to be set to remove only. That's just one. Just press E one time to get to remove only. Add only, you need to press it twice. Did it just get bright in here or what? Good thing I don't have the bloom on, because this would have been really bright. Detail, bloom. Yeah. I guess it's not that much brighter. See, this wasp, why aren't you getting shot by the turret? Turret's got plenty of power. I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. Weird stuff occasionally. Now he's getting shot. Oh, and if you guys notice, one of the changes to the floating text, when a turret kills something, it'll actually make a little thing that says kill come off of the turret. Thought that was pretty neat. Okay, I'm gonna remove these modules because of what I talked about, and I'm gonna upgrade them to tier 2 modules. I should have plenty of materials. Oh no, I'm out of iron. Alright. For the next thing I need to do is secure some iron, I guess. Right there. Where should we go for iron? I guess we should go underground. What do you guys think? Can we find iron underground? I think we can. Let's see. I think, yeah, here we go. There's a lot of iron in this cave. Pretty big vein. How much? So, just under 1 million. Do you guys think that's going to be enough? Because I do. We have plenty of these lasers to transmit our power. Let's try to figure out a way we can do this. Alright, like that. I need to dig this a little bit. Put it like that. Yes, there's 3 right there. That to go there, and then this to go up to that. Stick a battery. And 2 drills. Is there a better way we can do this? Oh, there is. So let's take that one away. We'll stick it right there. I need a storage hopper. This should get us up to the surface. Nope. Didn't make it. Okay, they're here. Make 1. Oh, I'm completely out of iron now. You know what? If I didn't screw around and make so many of those hoppers, then I would have had enough iron to finish all of my induction modules. Oh, I'm gonna get hurt twice. There we go. We'll put this right there. That'll be able to take ore from both of these drills. And then we need to bring it back to our system. We'll connect it in right there. That's a good spot. Whoa, what is... Fill that up. Okay. Let's make this a little easier to traverse for our smelter, for our conveyors. Going like that. Oh, wow. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, where the hell did you guys come from? So let's see if my turret can actually shoot these guys. Yes, it can. Okay. I'm gonna make you mad too. Try not to get punched, because it's like pretty much a two-hit kill for you if they punch you. So you do want to be careful if you're gonna play with those guys. I actually recommend just not play with them, now that I think about what I just said, because they will kill you. Oh, really? There we go. The power of grappling hooks. I will prevail. Okay. Go away. Oh, that's cool. So that means that since that one just got shot, that we're actually in range. Oh, look at this trickiness that I'm about to do. We're actually in range of that bottom turret, which means I don't have to add any more turrets. I'll stick a torch there, because I like to be able to see in my own tunnels. And then we can start going downwards with this. Oh, really? There we go. Hate those misclicks. And then we need to turn it this way. There we are. Right into there. Cool. So now we got iron again. Oh, I don't like that. There we go. Now it's working nicely. One way to get around that trickery is to take a hopper and place it at the joint instead of just having the conveyors. Oh, okay, while I'm down here. Somebody left me a comment. They told me that my tunnels look disgusting, and I'm rather inclined to agree with them. So let's go ahead and add some more walls here. That's, of course, not where I wanted to add a wall. Put that there. And, well, we have a laser going through the middle, so I guess we'll leave that face open. And, yeah, that's good. We can close this wall up right there. And then we'll leave this. I'm actually going to expand that a little bit just so I don't forget about it. Just in case we ever are going to need copper again, which we actually are going to need copper again soon, because remember, that was a really small copper vein we found and it is almost gone. So let's try to make more of my tunnel look nice. I can get rid of these blocks since it's just destroying the tunnel. Uh-oh. Ouch. And look at that, I managed to break right through my conveyor line just with that one misclick. Alright, we don't need this torch up there anymore. There we go, and then I can also fill in this face right here, which means I don't need that torch anymore either. Put it like that, like that. And one there. Yeah, that's good. Whoa, he just dropped actual loot. I didn't know they would do that. The only problem with digging straight down in this game is you can't see what you're digging. Oh yeah, here's crystal. Okay, yeah, so we need to start mining some crystals too. The good news is that once we get finished with the current research we're working on, we will be able to. So that's actually great news, not just good news. There we go. We'll just close up some of this wall a little bit, since it's gonna have to be done eventually anyway, if I want to do what I'm planning to do. There we are. Oh look, nice. Caught it. Just gonna open up the rest of this tunnel to 3x3 all the way down, because it's actually 3x3 by like 300 at the moment, 307, getting deeper. There we go. I guess I can just take this all the way down. Now how much coal do we have here? We have an absolute ton of coal in this tunnel. 280,000. Now that is a good bit. So, if you want to find out how much ore you're going to get out of that, just take the number of the vein. This is assuming you're using a drill that either has no upgrades in it or only has motor upgrades. If you have a different cutter head, those increase efficiency, which means you'll actually get more ore from the vein than just a regular one. I totally missed. I don't know if you guys could see that, but like somehow I had shot the grappling head up like through this, missed the ceiling, and just kept going upwards. That was ridiculous. Anyway. Oh. Okay, yeah. So I ran out of space because these things can smelt so quickly. I was only gone for a few minutes. And what was I just talking about? I don't even remember now. So we'll forget about that. Is this research done yet? Almost. Almost there. And I don't know what to do right now. Actually, I have no idea. Why is this almost... Oh, this must be almost empty because of that, those two drills that I just added. So I can just inject some power here. Try to get that filled up again. So you can see it is... Wait, are we stable now? No, not yet. So it's not stable, but we got more iron production, which is what we need. Here in the hollow base, we can see We have 152 ores per minute, and our smelting capability is able to give us 33 bars a minute. So we can just do some quick math. Divide 152 by 4, 38. So you see, we're actually making more ore than we can smelt. However, somehow we don't have a blockage. This is because, in my infinite wisdom and this abomination of a conveyor system that I've built, is that somehow we don't get true throughput from all of these smelters. This one in particular, the ores come in from the bottom, and then I pipe them out back again through the top. And then same thing with this one. They come in, and then they go into some weird whackery here, and then, but since this conveyor is connected to this hopper, it's actually piping out materials whenever it is able to. So at minimum, when you're if you copied this setup, which I really think you shouldn't, at a minimum you'll have 2 smelters running, because that one right there and then the one over there will be actually taking materials back out of its hopper rather than putting them in there to never see the light of day again. So we can see just how much faster this is. I've got like 20 bars I just took out of there. This one's only has 12 done. So pretty slow. While I'm thinking about it, once we get our build gun version 2, I need to purge the system. So, because you can see I've got pretty much weird amounts of all these materials. Probably due to the Minox, but I just want to make sure that I'm only feeding in like groups of 4. Getting attacked from somewhere. Oh, here you are. Come on, turrets. Ah, I forgot to look at the turret to see where it said kill. It says kill. Let's see, so... I can put this here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Like that. And then I can remove this part. And then now this is a second injector instead of part of the main system. What I'm gonna do is place that like that. And then I need to figure out how I'm gonna split this. I had a pretty cool way to split this in my other save. Let's see. Oh, I actually ran out of a hopper. And I haven't made enough iron yet because it hasn't filtered in just yet. Looks like I'm starting to get some though. Okay. So where is my iron there? And gold somehow got messed up too. Oh yeah, that's why. I'll make another hopper to place here. Remove only. And let's see. So you need 3. How did I have this set up? I had a really cool setup. Oh yeah, I remember. So I need 3 turntables. Conveyor turntables.
Crafting.
3 of those. Where are they? Where are they? Hello? Oh, I have 4. Okay. one there, put one there, and have one there. So now what this is going to do is yeah, I can find a better way to do this. But anyway, so it's going to split that way, and then how did I... Oh, that's right. Okay. It'll go like that. And then this one will go like that. So what's going to happen here is that we're going to get true throughput from this turntable. Let me see if I can go into cinematic mode. How do I remember how to do that? So from that turntable, you see, if it goes on the north, it'll go over there, right? Then it'll spin clockwise, go in that one, spin clockwise again, go to that, which will connect that way. Then it'll spin clockwise again and go from there into there. So no matter which direction this thing is facing, we're going to be getting minerals from it. It's not going to be skipping anywhere. And then the way you want to connect this up to your main system is going to go like that. Pipe this upwards, go over right there, and then downwards like that. Right? So, and then if you want to get super sneaky, you can even like put a hopper right there. I guess you could put the... No, you couldn't. You'd have to put the hopper here. Let's try to make that a reality. If only I had more iron.
Crafting.
So I'll put a hopper there. I want to change that. I don't want that to be like that. Put that conveyor right there. Oh, cool. I'm still... Do this. Go down one more block. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Actually, now that I think about it. Where's that turntable, though? Because you can't tell from underneath. The textures on the bottom look the same. Alright, so it's under right here. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to put these blocks back. We're going to have a conveyor that pipes upwards and then goes this way. Cool. And I'll explain this. Just need to build back up out of here. Right. So what's going to happen here is that whenever I connect this up to the new system, the minerals are going to be able to come in here, and then they're going to come outwards from the top and the bottom evenly because I'm using these kind of conveyors. And then they'll go downwards from the top and then upwards from the bottom. This does work, by the way. And then they're going to be able to turn every single direction and dump out materials, getting true throughput from those, which is pretty sweet in my opinion. Let's cover that up. Okay, let's see, what are these? If there's any more wasps, because I still haven't shown off the kill. I think it's pretty cool how it says they killed. Somehow I've got a blockage here. I guess my system is backed up. It's probably because I added that iron. Now I'm making more ore than I can smelt. Oh look, my ore production is down. So that worries me. That kind of makes me think that I ran out of another resource. Oh, that's probably why it said we had more ore, because of this coal. So let's see. Not lights, and I guess this only updates every minute. So at this point, we're getting way more coal than we're gonna need. No, my ore production fell even more. So let's check the hollow base to see if we have any blockages anywhere. Oh, we do. But why? What seems to be the problem here? What the hell? Okay, somehow... Oh, probably when I was digging, I busted a pipe out. Alright, that would explain why our ore production is pretty low now all of a sudden. But we've fixed that, I think. Let's just check our hollow base. Okay, it looks like minerals are coming in at a good rate. And then once they get onto this conveyor line, there's no more problems. I really like this hollow base. It really helps you out. Our ore production is back up to 120 a minute. Cool. Let's go back up then. I really shot it through the entrance again. Let's check our research. I hope we're done. Yes, we are done. And let's look at what we want to get next. Probably this. Intermediate minor upgrades. Or maybe advanced logistics. Maybe advanced logistics because it's so much cheaper. We'll grab all these pods out of here. Those are lithium. This is iron pods. Like that. And right there. Oh, there we go. Somehow we made an extra 5 iron pods. I don't know exactly what's going on there. So that we have all of our pods set up in the right order. And we need to make ourselves an upgrade. So this is the button for suit upgrades, or the tab. Where's my build gun? Oh, no, wait. We gotta research it first, excuse me. And then we have this steel cutter head. That's all we need to start mining our crystal. Manufacturing plant. That's pretty good to pick up, but we don't really need it at the moment. So let's make our build gun version 2. We got it. And you can see instantly our texture for the thing we're holding has changed. I'm going to move this down here where we keep our suit upgrades. And now we're able to pick up things like our smelters, which is pretty cool. Alright. So let's see now. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Let's shut this off for a minute. Or I guess indefinitely. I'll be taking these. And I'll take that too. Let's grab any bars that were in here. So this stuff is going to back up pretty quickly. We need to make another forced induction. Where are the smelters? Put these down. Put the modules on top of them. We need to get under there quickly. Generators. Wrong place. And then hoppers. But there's a problem. Of course. It wouldn't be my playthrough if there wasn't a problem. There we go. Make one last storage hopper. Okay, and we'll start filling these up with coal. There we go. Okay, they're full. So now we need to start piping this stuff in. I don't really need one there, do I? There we go. That's it. That's all we need. I'll start removing some of these that aren't being used. Put this back in there. And the way this is going to work, right? I'm going to start turning these around backwards. This is going to filter things out of the system rather than into it. Can remove that, remove these. We can actually fill this back up. We don't need it. And we're gonna just bury that slime. This hole served its purpose, but we don't need it anymore. Did its duty well. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, I can't believe it. So I actually forgot to connect these to the smelters. Unbelievable. There we go. Alright, everything should be working just fine now. You can see we've got a really nice system. All of 6 of these conveyors are being filled up. No problems. Things are coming out of the system. Now I can start piping this back that way. Get rid of that hopper because it's empty. Stick that back that way. Move these. See, I'm trying to reduce right now. So like that. Put it like that. This one. Go into there. So now I'm focusing on bringing things out of the network. if I turn that way. Alright. Now we're going to have a little problem with the amount of materials we're trying to put on the line for a little while, but we have so much smelting capacity now. There we go. You just hold Q. Just hold Q and just look at all the smelters. It'll remove everything out of them. Just drag it back and forth a few times. Oh, here's what we can do also. There we go. So we've disconnected that. There we are. Are these full? No, this one's still full though. I want to remove these conveyors. There we go. Well, I guess now I don't really need this one. Okay, that's empty. Cool, we can get rid of that. Maybe I should stop incoming materials for a little while. So that one's empty. Starting to get a little backlogged on copper. Why did I dig this hole? Oh, I guess it was so that I can inject power from my suit straight into this battery, since that smelter was right there. And we don't have to worry about that anymore. So make sure to fill this up with coal. Fill that up with coal. Fill these up with coal. Let's see how we're working here. 120 divided by 4, that's 30. I need to be at 30 bars a minute. 24 is not enough. Yeah. Oh wow, I've got to jam all the way down because I blocked off these materials. There we go. Now I can start bringing this stuff back in. Can I? Oh, I can. But is it even a big deal? Let's see how much coal or copper we've got left. I'm a little curious about that. 28,000, so we still got a good amount left. You can divide that by 40 to find out how many bars you've got. So 28,000 divided by 40 is going to be 7,000. Right, because 28,000 divided by 10 is oh, wait a second. No, I just divided by I divided by 4. I forgot to divide by 10. So I said 7,000 is going to be 700 bars. Which is actually, that's less than I thought it would be. So 28,000, divide that by 10 is 2,800. Divide that by 4 to get 700. I like watching this. I like watching the splitter turntable. It's really cool how, like, it's just constantly getting materials and then spitting them back out. I really like that. Okay, friends, now I should probably figure out what I'm going to do in the next episode. I've been getting lazy on deciding what I'm going to do next. I don't think we really need advanced defense at the moment. That is, of course, something we're going to want to invest ourselves in later. Rolling stock is pretty cool. It's really cheap. This unlocks like minecarts and stuff. I don't really see the usefulness in those. Like, I mean, after you've already invested in like literally tons of infrastructure, I don't see the point in building minecarts. But I guess it increases your output. Have I already made that thing that unlocks bombs? I think it's under this tab. Okay, so I have unlocked bombs already, but we don't have any crystals. But we can make this steel cutter head now, 3 low-grade steel bars. What tab is that in? I know you can make that through the crafting menu, but I just don't remember where it is. There we go. So it's in like the manufacturing. We can make this. We have plenty of materials for that. Why not? We'll make 3 of those. 1 light meat machine housing. We need 10 plates. And what was the last thing we needed? Lithium. Okay. So we got one. These drills are pretty cool. It increases your efficiency of the drill. So like, instead of every ore that you get takes away 10 from the total block, it makes it so that now when you bring out ore, it takes less away from the deposit. Right, so if you see what I'm saying, so right now each of these drills, they take out 4 at a time because they're just basic, they don't have any motors in them. And then each ore block that comes out of them actually subtracts 10 ore from the vein. But if you use a cutting head, it increases the efficiency of that, so that instead of taking 10 ore away from the vein for each block, it takes away less, which is pretty cool. Of course, not that much. I think the highest you can get is 50% efficiency, and that's with like the organic cutting heads, which is very hard to get pristine organic stuff. So here we go. There's a lot of wasps here. I can show off the little kill that I've been trying to show off basically this entire episode. There we go, kill. With a little exclamation point. We're excited. We're excited about wiping out the local populace. I'm not gonna worry too much about picking up this stuff because we'll figure out a way to do that later on. We'll maybe build some of these threat agitators that those have been added recently. They make it so that you make the local wildlife more angry and more likely to attack you. Which, by the way the threat system works in this game is that the higher base threat you have, it spawns more enemies. So there we go. My turrets just aren't doing enough, are they? Alright, now I still haven't decided what I'm going to do in the next episode, so let me figure that out now. Let's say that the next episode is going to be all about, like, research. So we'll do Intermediate 2, we'll do Rolling Stock since that's fast, we'll do Advanced Logistics. So we'll do those 3. Should I do Power Grid, though? I mean, it's going to take a long time. So maybe we won't worry about the Power Grid just yet. We'll just do those 3. Crystal Dynamics? Oh no, that's going to take a long time too. Maybe Advanced Defense. Maybe. I don't think it's a big deal to us right now. And while we're doing our science, we will start to make our base look better. And like maybe like an actual base instead of just like this open thing on the ground. You know what? We'll build a fortress. This is FortressCraft Evolved. So maybe we should build a fortress. Alright, so thank you guys for watching this episode. Leave some comments. Tell me what you're doing. I know it's been a long time since I uploaded, so let me know if you've caught up to me now or if you've passed where I am in this point. Let me know if the way I'm doing things is bad. Let me know if you have a better way to do it. Just let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and please visit me again. Subscribe if you want to see more. Like the videos if you liked them. Thank you guys.